What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm in Western Australia on a van trip with my partner where I was able to get some spearfishing in. When you talk about spearfishing in WA, the first thing everyone thinks of and talks about is sharks. So I had two main methods to stay safe. Before diving, I would put my drone up and see if I could visually spot any sharks in the near coastal waters, and I would also look at the SharkSmart app to see if there had been any recent sightings in the area. Note that another good precaution is to wear an Ocean Guardian electrical shark deterrent. This is my first dive in WA, and that was in the southern part of Western Australia, in Esperance. I also hadn't traveled with my normal spear gun, so we had to stop by Adreno in Perth, and I had picked up a cheap yellow fiberglass travel sling. As soon as I got in the water, I wanted to test out my aim on the sling. After a few minutes of swimming around, I spotted a magpie perch from the surface. A few minutes later, I followed it to a cave where I had seen it go inside. The first thing that I do when I get a fish is brain spike it, then bleed it, then gut it. It's in this order to first kill the fish and end any suffering, then bleed it right after to capture any remaining function of its heart to pump out the blood, and finally I'll gut it. I'll also usually remove the gills as well, and for some fish, depending on how I plan on cooking it, I'll also scale it. Here we are in Denmark, Western Australia. On the walk to the dive spot, we spotted a western bobtail lizard, which put us on alert for other wildlife like snakes.
That's cool. Better than a snake, right?
After checking the app and checking for sharks on the drone, there was nothing to see, so I hopped in. Soon after getting in the water, a school of buff brim or silver drummer swam past, and I give a Hail Mary shot and miss, but in the end I was happy I didn't connect with it because these are generally regarded as having pretty mushy flesh. I keep swimming and I start to see a bunch of sweep in the area, both banded and sea sweep. After a few attempts, I finally get a good shot that brains the fish. You can see that by the open mouth. Since the fish was already brained, I went straight to bleeding it. There you can see a wobblegum shark, which are pretty harmless as long as you respect them and leave them be. And here's a banded sweep that I start stalking. And similar to the last successful shot, I succeed when the fish was having to fight against the surge and was more so pinned into place, giving me an easier target to hit. With 2 sweep on the spear and being aware of the potential for sharks, I headed out and brought my catch back up to the car. I knew that the area was rich with fish life, and so I asked my partner if we needed any more fish, hoping that the answer would be yes. It was, so I headed back out. In the first shot of this second dive, I connect in a bit of a Hail Mary with the back and tail of the fish, go down and secure it with my knife. And this was probably the biggest banded sweep of the day, so I was pretty happy. And here's the wobblegum shark from earlier. It wasn't interested in my fish, but I wanted to get a little closer to get a better shot of it. I swam with my catch, satisfied with one fish.
Hey, good, how are you? Fish for dinner. Yeah. Are you going swimming? Nice, yeah. The sandy area is nice. I didn't see anything too scary. Just a little wobblegum shark, but like, yeah, you know them. They're not nothing to worry about. Yeah. Well, enjoy. Thank you. I will.